going on, guys? Going on a trip with my buddy today. Got a sight-in a rifle. New Leupold scope on a CZ rifle. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out. We're just getting sandwiches for now. Those of you that are new to the channel, 89YJ here. I'm Bob. This is Backcountry Daily.
I'm just sorted. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not like I have a headache or anything, actually.
Yeah.
That it's not worse than normal, at least.
Well, we found a new shooting spot. Looks promising. I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
My boy's about to get my chair. I'm about to jump out. Show you guys how I do this. If I eat shit, it'll be on camera. I don't know. You're not gonna go spot me. I see how it is.
Well, you wanted me to put it in a place where I could see you fall.
Well, I don't want to fall. I'm just talking shit.
You won't fall, that's the point.
You don't think?
If you do, I'll help you.
He has a lot of faith in me. My climbing abilities. Ow, fuck. Why is there doors closing on there?
You got this.
Kind of pulled my arm a bit, but I'm alright. Alright, hand me the camera. Crazy dog. You're crazy, doggy. Just don't get bit by a snake. I have a feeling there's snake out here. I don't know why, but I have a feeling there's a. I have a feeling there's like an angry rattlesnake here.
I hope it's ready to get shot. You have like what, a 45?
I have a 45 and 7.62 by something. By 39 AK round, basically. That snake don't stand a chance. This should work in theory. Just gotta set up target, set it up far. I'll teach y'all how to sight in on 3 rounds if I still have it. It's been some time. It's been like, what, the last video I made where I sight in a rifle on 3 rounds and get a bullseye on 3, both at 50 and 100, or I might have done 105. No, I think they were both 3. Yeah, the 50 was on 3 with a brand new scope, brand new rifle. I bore sighted personally. I don't know, some people do it differently, but I bore sighted. I don't have a legitimate target today, like a paper target. I'll deal with all that, but just get the ammo, please. Okay. And yeah, first we're probably gonna warm up with the 45 and then kind of go from there. Yeah, so I don't have any paper targets. We have a metal target. I don't know where I'm gonna put that just yet, because it's like he has to go way down there to set it up. Not sure if that's a good idea, but we'll figure it out. Just kind of maybe make it like double, just so it doesn't rip as easy. That, and kind of. Got a sandwich from the deli down the street from my house. That lady's so nice, Veronica. She'd be taking care of us, kept keeping us fed. So I'd be hungry. This is ham, bruh. No? Oh, it's turkey, bruh. Why is there a helicopter? The Russians are after us.
That medevac's been there all day.
Huh?
Yeah, fuck that. I heard noise over there. Fuck that.
You heard what?
Noise over there.
Really?
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah. Teaching the young how to gun safety properly. I know we joke around a lot, but when it comes to guns, I take it pretty serious, especially if it's a new shooter. He's shot before, but never a 45, right?
No, never.
All right, you can look on the side right here. It tells you how many you've loaded so far.
Yeah, it's 4.
4, so go ahead and grab some more. We got a little ammo can. Since, you know, ammo is more expensive than gold nowadays, we only brought a handful. But, oh yeah, and he set up the target right there. It's a metal target. I wanted it there, but then he said he heard something, so I was like, all right, fine, set it up there. He thought it was a snake.
First round, 45, 6 Sawyer.
We're gonna take off the flashlight for home.
7 mags in the clip. Or 7. 7 ammo in the clip.
All right, you ready? I think I cracked it. I missed? Wow. I hit it. That was awesome. So the idea when you want to sight in your rifle, that's you got a brand new scope and you just installed it. What you want to do is you want to take out your bolt if it's a bolt action, so you can look through the actual barrel of the gun. Like, you go in here, take the bolt out, and you look through it. And let's say you got to pick a spot. If you don't have, like right now, we don't have a target. It's best to do this with a paper target. Obviously, the spot should be a bullseye, but we don't have a paper target right now. So I'm gonna pick a rock that's way over there. 2 bushes on the bottom of that hill. There's a rock right in the middle of them. I'm gonna aim at that rock with my barrel, and I'm gonna try to center it as good. You know, you got to move the rifle around a little bit to kind of, because you can't see that well. I mean, it's a tiny hole you're looking through. You want to keep both of your eyes open to help yourself, you know, aim at the rock, and then you fine tune it somewhere to the center of the rock the best as you can. Then you look up at the scope, and you're gonna want to put your scope in the same general vicinity as whatever you're aiming at. And ideally you want your rifle to be fixed on something so it's not moving. Like, you want to put something that's gonna stay and not move and mess
Your other gun works.
mess up your shot. So then you want to get it to where, so right now the scope is going a little bit too high, so I'm gonna lower it down a little bit.
Sight in attempt number 1. You hit it. It's no longer there.
So the rifle's sighted in.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I hit it, that means it's sighted in. So, yeah, I guess, guys, this worked. I mean, he's way out there. This is good, like 50 yards, maybe more. About 50 yards, yeah. So bore sighting works. That was on a first trigger pull since I put the rifle in this configuration, because it was moving on me way too much doing it sideways. All right, horse, you got this, bro. Put it good against your shoulder. You hit the bottle.
Yeah, I did.
Go look. Put the safety on.
Alrighty then. So here we go. We have hopefully what is going to be 2 bullet holes in the bottle. And yes, we do have 2 confirmed kills on this fucking water bottle. Hit it.
Did you?
Yep.
I trashed it. Look at it.
Get murdered.
It's murdered.
All right, let's go pick up the damage.
So look, we destroyed this. Yeah, I got all those. Bunch of these took a same bullet through the same hole a couple of times.
Definitely.
So we brought 20 rounds of 7.62 by 39. When I counted how much ammo we had left, we had 10 rounds left. I had 5 in the rifle and I had 5 in the box. And he went down range and he counted. So that time, this paper bag was hit 9 times, and that rebar, let me see the rebar. The rebar was hit once right here. So every single round actually landed as I was sighting in the gun. And then the last 2 were the water bottle, and you guys saw that, the 2 holes in that. I took a shot at it after I've concluded the rifle sighted in. I did one final shot, went right through that little bottle at 50 yards. And, you know, it's about what, 3 inches wide. And then just to verify, he is a left-handed shooter. He took a crack at it left-handed and put a round through it at the same distance. And then the rebar got hit again. That's probably from when the paper was over it. And then we finished it off with the 45 at the end, and I'm sure I landed about 80% of those shots, and probably he did as well. But next time we'll bring more larger targets that have grids on them, so it's a lot easier to sight in the rifle, and then I could explain better how to do it. I mean, you guys saw it this time. I used my skill and technique to sight in the rifle. However, the stuff we were shooting at and what we were shooting from was kind of all over the place. But we wanted to do a real world example where you're not at a gun range. If shit hits the fan and you need a sight on your rifle, like in your backyard kind of deal, like using whatever you have laying around the house, water bottles, you know, rebar, piece of paper, rebar, I mean, you name it, right? The little tiny metal target, I put it away already, but I don't know if you guys saw it. It was like about this big, about the size of my hand. And, you know, the method that I use today is more like a real world method. You're not going to always have a fixed bench that has no play in it. You know, sometimes you might be shooting off something that's wobbly, like my table, or you're not always going to have like a perfect environment where you could see everything. Sometimes you're going to have brush in the way. That's real world, and you really want to get out and practice in real world to kind of hone in your skill a little bit. I've been doing this for years. Sometimes I take some time off from shooting, but I've shot so much and for so long that it's kind of second nature now. And of course, sighting it in at the range was easier. Sure, I had a nicer rifle. I had a steady bench, a real target. It was exactly 50 yards away, exactly 100 yards away, you know, things like that. And there were no distractions, that kind of thing. But here you got a lot of stuff going on, and everything's just kind of moving, and the lighting is crazy. It's bright, and you got brush in the way. So a lot more stuff, real world stuff happening here. So that's the best way to sight it in. As you guys could see, this rifle is like, it's money. I'm willing to bet if I was to take it on paper, I could probably get bullseye. If not bullseye, right next to it, maybe a couple of fine tune on the clicks, and then she's money. But this isn't my precision rifle, so I'm never gonna really drive it to that point. It's hitting a water bottle at 50 yards. Like, that's insane. That's insane. Like, that's all I need. That's what this rifle, it's a scout rifle. It's pretty much like a,
because that's
you know,
that's smaller than someone's head by a good bit.
It's like a survival / hunting rifle / maybe self-defense rifle, if you know, if you really needed to. And it is perfectly sighted in for that For that purpose, yeah, it's not a precision rifle. Now, if we were to do a precision rifle, yeah, this would be kind of archaic way of doing it. So I would recommend that. Go to the range, sit at a bench, make sure everything's still and steady, because, you know, precision rifles aren't meant for a battlefield anyway. So you're always going to be in a quiet, you know, calm environment. Now, survival rifles, hunting rifles, scout rifles, all that kind of stuff, you want to get out here and do it. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for this video. We're gonna head back now, and hope you enjoyed it, and I hope YouTube doesn't take it down, because we are in a proper area. There is a sign that says shooting is allowed. We're in a controlled environment. We're shooting against the proper backdrop. So this isn't like, you know, one of those videos where you just act a fool and, you know, mess around. So please YouTube, do not take this video down. Get that .6.